Hello all, my name is Krish Nayak and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today I will be giving you a simple statistics question. Please try to solve it because recently in one of the interview, this question was asked. The question I'm just going to show you. I'll solve one for you and similar kind of question. I have framed it by myself. So just try to solve that particular question and let's see what all answers you actually get. This was just asked recently in one of the interview just 3 to 4 weeks back. So I definitely want to give it to you, and I will also provide you a simple solution for the first problem and the second problem which I have framed, which looks similar to the problem that was given in the interview. Try to solve that. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's try to see the problem statement. The problem statement is very much simple. Suppose let's say that I have a specific data set, and in this data set, you can definitely see that the mean is 4 and standard deviation is 1. Okay. And my question is that what percentage of score falls above 4.25? Okay. So how do you solve this? First of all, I would suggest try it by yourself. Okay. Anyhow, I'll give you the solution. Pause the video. Just try it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Put the answer down. Okay. And then just start this video. So let's go ahead and let's solve this particular problem. I hope everybody knows about Z-score. In Z-score, what we do, we basically use this formula, that is x of I minus mu divided by standard deviation. So first step when we really want to solve this problem is that we really need to find out where does 4.25 lie in this distribution based on standard deviation, and that we can actually calculate with the help of Z-score. So over here, I'll just say x of I. So x of I is nothing but 4.25 and minus mean is 4 divided by standard deviation, which is 1. So here I'm specifically getting 0.25. Now what does this 0.25 indicate? This 0.25 indicate is that there is an element which is called as 4.25 over here, and it is falling somewhere 0.25 standard deviation away from the mean. This is the simple thing. Now my question is that what percentage of score fall above 4.25? So in short, you really need to find out the area under this curve. Okay. That is what you really need to do. Just find out the area under this curve. Now, how do you find out the area under the curve? Okay. Let me just show you with the help of Z table. But before showing that, always remember in Z table, which is like many people find out confusion in reading the Z table. In Z table, you can read the data through two different ways, where you can find out the area under the curve using two different ways. The first way is that one thing that you can actually do, remember, over here, you can see that what percentage of score falls above 4.25. If this area, we usually say it as tail. Okay. And this area, we usually say it as body. Okay. Now there are two different ways to calculate this. The first way is that just try to find out this specific area. Once you find out this specific area, then you know that this entire curve overall value is 1, right? And both the sides are symmetrical. This side actually covers around 50% of the distribution, which is nothing but 0.5. And this curve, this area, this entire area from this mean to this, it covers somewhere around 0.5. So 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1. So the first way that you can actually calculate the area under the curve within this region, that is between 4.9 and 4.25. Once you get this, all you have to do is that subtract minus 0.5. This is the entire curve minus this value, whatever you are actually getting. Area under the curve between 4 to 4.25. So this way you can actually do it. The second way, which is the most simplest way, is that once you calculate the area under the curve, all you can do is that subtract 1 minus this entire area. Okay. And by that way also you will be able to get the area under this curve, which is over here. And Z table also gives you the value with respect to this. Now, how do we solve this problem? Let's say. So right now, you know that the value is 0.25. Okay. 0.25 standard deviation away from the mean. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to show you one Z table. Okay. Now this Z table here, you can actually see there are two different types of reading. One reading is Z table right. Now this Z table right, what it does is that it gives you the value, it gives you the area under the curve between the mean and that many number of standard deviation. So if my standard deviation is 0.25, I can directly go and read this. See, this is 0.2, this is 0.2, and this is 0.25, right? So if I'm trying to see this, my value that is going to come is 0.0987. Okay. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to basically say this area under this curve, which is this specific value, this is nothing but, this is how much? 0.0987. So I'm going to go and write over here 0.0987. Okay. Now, if I really want to find out the area under this entire curve, I can simply do something like this, 0.5 minus 0.0987. And whatever value that I get, let me open the calculator and let me calculate it for you. Over here, I'll just open calculator. So it will be 0.5 minus 0.0987. So here you can see that I'm getting 0.4013, which is nothing but 40.13%. This basically indicates that the percentage of scores falling above 4.25 is 40.13%. Perfect. Now through the second way, how do we calculate it? It is very simple. I will subtract 1 minus 0.5 plus 0.0987. So if we also calculate in this way, I will be getting 40.13%. So the question is very simple. What is the percentage of scores that is falling above 4.25? Here you can get it. Now, if I go and see the other Z table, so this is one Z table, that is Z table to the right. Z table to the left is also there. Now, Z table to the left, when I'm actually calculating 0.25, here you can see direct values there from 0.25, which is nothing but 0.5987. Now, this value that you are actually getting, it is the entire area from here to this value, right? Till this 4.25 standard deviation. So if I subtract 1 minus 0.5 for 0.5987, then also I am going to get this same value, that is 40.13%. Simple, right? I hope just by seeing this, you may have thought many things, but it is a simple problem statement. So I hope you like this problem statement. Now let me come to the main problem statement and I want everybody to answer this. So the question is very simple. In India, the average IQ is 100, okay? With a standard deviation of 15, what is the percentage of population who do you expect to have an IQ lower than 75%? Okay, lower than 75%. Now over here, you know that here my mean value is 100. The standard deviation is 15. So it will be 130, 145. And similarly, it will be 85, it will be 70, it will be 55. Now, this is how my curve looks like. I want to find what is the area at this region below 75. Okay. Try to do it. Right now, the Z table that I had shown only had positive values. You also have a separate Z table which can show you with respect to negative standard deviation also. Okay. So just try it by your end. And definitely, I would like to see the answer from you all. Okay. This is a very important interview question. So yes, I will be waiting for your answers. Try to do it. And yes, I'll see the solution for it. This was it from my side. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, one doll. Bye-bye.